I would have to move to do that.
I'm aware of that, Morris, and while you're at it, please take Miss Baines' luggage to her room, please.
I would like to point out that I have workitis in my hip and work-sitis in my shoulder. And work avoidance in my knee.
What is work avoidance?
I avoid work, dog.
Norris, take over for your twin.
Ready, sir.
Can you take Miss Baines' luggage to her room?
I would, but I'm quite busy right now.
Someday, I'll toss them both into the sea.
No worries. Just hold on a sec, though. I need to do a post. Hey, y'all. You guys would not believe where I am standing right now. The mansion of Dear Braxton, the woman, the myth, and the legend, the greatest mystery writer of all time. And she's also like my freshman year. I've read all her books, so I'm like her biggest fan. But anyway, y'all, if you're going sober her right now, I know everything that's in here, even that took a while there. Anyway, to get here, you have to take a ferry, an hour off the coast of Nova Scotia, y'all. Oh my God, like the waves are so high, I'm literally stumbling over all my words. I'm so nervous and I'm so excited at the same time. Those waves are like 7 inches tall. But anyway, it's worth it. I almost joked like 7 times, but it's okay because I'm here and I am here to compete in the 24-hour deadline challenge. And guess what the winner gets? Drum roll, please. A book deal. This has been my dream since I was a little small girl. I used to write little mystery novels and put my name on the cover and imagine my face and my name on billboards that I was famous, and to think that that could all actually come true. Oh my God, I'm gonna throw up again, guys. I'm seriously gonna throw up again. Oh my God, look who that is. It's the captain of the ferry. Guys, check it out. This is Linda Myers, ferrying the souls of the boatman of the underworld to the mansion on the cliff, actually. What is it like?
What is what like?
Being the captain of your own ship. Do you love it?
Sure, I don't have to deal with people.
I can respect that.
Miss Baines, I'm afraid there's no cell service on this island.
And this is our butler, y'all. His name is Delacroix. So fancy. Our honest to goodness butler in this haunted mansion.
I am not a butler, and this mansion is not haunted. Please explain. My total concentration.
Well, first off, darn, and second off, you're right. Do you mind if I put a filter on you, though? Would you mind being a kid in a tuxedo or a talking cucumber?
No, it's not, Greg. It's this way.
I swear, we turn left. What was that?
That was a bell. That was a little bell that I had.
Why would he be ringing a little bell?
You called, sir?
Please assist Mr. and Mrs. Atkins in the great room.
It's over this way.
Go to them and assist them.
Follow the sound of my voice!
See, right where I told you.
It was the other way, Greg. You're wrong. You're always wrong. You always think you know where you're going, but newsflash, you have no idea.
Hi.
Hey,
You're here for competition, right?
no, we're just wandering around for no reason.
We're a husband and wife writing team. I'm Greg, and this is Deborah, and like a lot of married couples, we figured going into business together would really help out smooth the conflicts in our marriage.
Why are you telling her that?
I thought we were telling people that.
We're not telling people that.
Deborah's a writer, and I'm just the idea person.
When he talks, I just get ideas for murder.
I'm the muse,
Our first book was How to Kill Your Husband and Get Away with It.
which was great actually, and a lot scary for me personally.
Well, did you ever actually get it published?
No,
It was too good to be published.
that's a stupid thing to say, Greg.
Well, good luck tonight. I can't wait to see what everybody comes up with.
We're probably gonna kill it, seeing how Deborah's a little frustrated in so many areas these days.
Shut up, Greg. You talk way too much. Anyways, why is this place is so scary?
The hope is that the atmosphere will be inspirational in devising a murder.
All this is from Dave Braxton's books, right? Like the Commando Jumping Tarantulas?
2 females, of course.
Well, of course, if you put a female and a male together, the female will eat the male within seconds.
I can relate.
See, you'll find much to inspire you here at Braxton Manor. The Atlantic, for instance.
That's from Cliffside.
You're quite well versed in Braxton Manor.
Well, of course, she's my personal hero. I've read all the books. I'm her biggest fan. That twist that woman comes up with, oh my God, she's incredible.
See, when the mansion was first built, Dave Braxton had someone design a number of features for those famous novels. You know the jumping spiders in the upstairs.
So there's like a secret passageway in there, huh?
More than one.
So, where is everyone else?
Yes, indeed. If only they had been summoned properly.
What?
He's talking to you, Nitwit. Go!
Of course.
Thank you, Captain.
I'm telling you, Fern had a bad attitude. That could have taken to keep the servants in line. Realize it.
Are they on their way?
Yeah, we mixed up with Forrest. I had nothing to do with anything.
Could you please see if the others are on their way?
I would, but I'm incredibly busy right now.
And what do we have here? The mystery of mystery writers? Who will win the competition? Who will plunge to an icy death in the unforgiving sea?
Are you Robert Ray?
No.
Honey, Robert Reed has been dead for decades.
No, but he looks like that.
Like a corpse.
I am Carswell Chalmers. You might have heard about hero Detective Jack Mann. A man's man with a face like a dirty angel and 2 fists like pit bulls on his feet. The Danes can't help falling in love with him, but his heart was in a lockbox and he's swallowed the key.
Wow, he sounds really vintage.
He's the most of a man for publishers these days. You see, now they want an Emmy half man with feelings who care about other people. This is how the world's going to happen. Back in my day, if you were a man, you crushed your heart into a lump of coal and were only able to express yourself to stray dogs.
You actually published books.
Sweetheart, I published 27 novels on the title. My fingers were so strong I could poke holes and break off my paper. And I did it too, just because I could. As a man, that's what you did. You put holes in walls.
Well, good luck tonight.
I don't need luck. I just need a judge with half a brain now give the award to some scribbling woman.
That's a nice bracing dose of sexism. You don't see that every day.
Greg, tell your wife to give me a drink.
I think I just met someone I want to come on you.
All my lovelies assembled. Oh my God, it's you, it's really you. Oh my God, you're here. Oh my God, I love you so much. I've seen all your TikToks. Can I get a photo?
Hold on. Rejoice. It is I, Vampetta, the princess of the macabre, the queen of darkness. Photo. I guess.
And she walked into the room, smiled like barbed wires, legs like a stool, tempered at the top of sturdy.
Excuse me? You just described me poorly, focusing on specific body parts.
Let's see. You see, I've done this for a long time. I even narrate my own life. Thought I might just leave me. You know, around.
I think we can all just go home because Vampetta is definitely going to kill tonight. Give me some of my notebook. Of course.
She had skills, I can tell that. The way she held that pen, she'd done it before.
Hi, it's just really creepy the way you're saying everything.
You look like you robbed a pop-up Halloween somewhere over here.
I'm creepy on purpose. What's yours?
Experience.
Vampetta, why are you doing this? I thought you signed that major book deal with a huge publisher.
I did, and there was one little fraud way, so I'm looking to relaunch my brand. Even spookier, more spiders, a little naughtier.
Or maybe because you got sued
Aren't you just a lovely piece of work? But I will watch your back. This vampire has faith.
Hey y'all, it's me Jennifer. So thrilled to be here.
And then she walked into the room. Personality like a loaf of sourdough bread. And the face of ash.
And this is Zach.
Yo, I'm Zach Tech. I'm Zach Tech. What? I'm already in college and already have a catchphrase. Zach Tech.
I love that he's got so much personality. I want to take a moment to introduce myself because we're going to get cozy the next 24 hours. And coincidence, I write cozy mysteries. So my 17th book series was called The Blair's Marsh Mysteries, which took place in the Plymouth town of Blair's Marsh, Vermont. Population 200. Imagine Green Mountain dairy cattle in Old Hickory. That's obviously our hero, Lucy Potter, who owns a local cupcake shop. In this book, there is a mystery, spoiler, murder. So much murder.
You've written 17 books.
Yeah, self-published on Amazon for 99 cents each if you want to buy them. Please buy them.
You have so much experience.
Thank you.
17 books. I've written 27 novels on a typewriter with a space bar out like this. That's how a man writes books.
I'm sure your books are great too.
Winning this would be so amazing for me. Just having the self-validation of a major publishing take on my little Blair's Lunch Mysteries, it would change my life.
Hold on. 17 people died in the same one town in Vermont?
19, there was a large successful serial killer loose in book 6.
That's like 10% of the entire population. What's the life expectancy there?
Well, people move in and they get killed. I love writing. You guys love writing? It's my special little quiet time. I don't get a lot of quiet time. I have 3 boys and a husband who need me all the time. It's a constant need. And sometimes they take and they take it. Sometimes we're ready to fight them! There's no closer here, right?
I'm afraid not.
Thank you. I'm so glad to see me. Where do you keep the cup? Where's the vacuum cleaner? I can't do anything right. I'm a 45-year-old man who can't do nothing. I'm in trouble again. Husband's right.
You should definitely read our book. So, is that it? What's your story, Zach?
Don't encourage him.
I'm Zach. My creative writer professor thought the child looked pretty dope. And he kind of got sick and whatnot, so he was like, I'm sick. And I was like, you good, bro? He's like, no, I'm not good. It's like, you sick? He's like, yeah, I'm sick. I'm like, good sick. I'm like, bad sick. You know, Zach.
So you decided to come here instead to spend time with us?
Yeah, exactly.
These Virginian terrariums aren't poisonous, right?
Extremely deadly, sir.
Hey, kid. The spiders need hand feeding. We all did it before. Now catch them.
Sweet spiders.
Suggest not and keep mind that, at least not until we become the challenge.
So is that it? Are we all here?
We await one more.
Greetings, writers! I am not just a mystery writer, I am mystery itself.
Sweet.
I cannot reveal my true name, but you may call me Brenda.
Have you been here the whole time?
I can't reveal that either, but yes.
I knew she was trouble. Trouble like a 4 a.m. eater that I left out the sun for too long. They kind of weird that she was for dead at 3 in the morning.
They tried to keep me out.
That's not true, Miss Brenda.
Did I receive an invitation? No.
Because you were not invited and you haven't worked like some type of fungus.
Yeah, that's right. Focus. The what I'm about to tell you.
Finished.
I'm in the middle of my sentence.
No one wishes you to complete that sentence, honey. So please, sit down so we can begin. Norris.
I'm right here. You don't need to yell at me. What?
It's not.
You need my twin.
Then go get him.
Morris! Never answers. He might be busy. Let me go fetch him. Right.
What's up?
See, could you check the clock, please?
Setting the clock.
What Welcome, riders, to the 24-hour deadline challenge.
So, hey, Penelope, what are you doing after this?
Just making an announcement.
Hey, it's cool, it's cool. Hey, you want to chill after this?
May I continue?
Oh, seriously, but hey, I got a dope shirt that you sent at my place. Yo, inflatable!
Zach! Is that your name?
No, C, just Z-A-K,
I
exactly.
didn't ask how to spell, and I believe the invitation was for your professor, James Brunson, not one of his students.
Wait, that windbag got an invitation? You just let anybody into a roster trip these days, don't you?
So, if you would like to remain here, please respect your fellow riders and do not try to lure them back to your dope path.
You gotta understand, man, it's got a neon sign and everything inside.
See, this challenge is an opportunity to put yourself as classy. 24 hours uninterrupted, my payments for the outside world.
Oh man, it's like a giant weight was just lifted off my shoulder.
Can you craft the perfect murder in just 24 hours? You have the mansion at your disposal, and at this moment, I'd like to introduce you to someone very special. This is Bella.
Mom, these are juice!
She is tasked to make whatever is caffeinated in front of you.
Whiskey.
No.
You and me are gonna get to know each other real soon.
Bella, would you like to introduce yourself?
You already did. What am I going to say?
Maybe some interesting details about yourself?
No, I'm making coffee. This is my lot in life. This is what I do on this island in the middle of freaking nowhere. The tip jar is right here.
I don't have any money, but I can save you a smile if you want.
Smiles are not accepted, douchebag.
Good to know.
Can we focus on writing, please?
Writing? Who said anything about writing? The challenge is to have the perfect murder.
So how are we supposed to do that?
Look around you. Everything you require is at your fingertips. Potential murder weapons. High shelf of poison and venomous creatures.
Ooh. What? I just like poison.
Girl, what is you on?
I don't know, but I'm getting chills.
Morris, perhaps some assistance. And Barnex, that's all. Riders, you have been selected for your potential as future leaders in the mystery genre.
They were more eager than a basket of puppies on the fields.
Their Braxton has left the best in the world. For those who will seek the fall, and the she's with him, she challenges him. Craft the perfect murder. Kill one of your fellow guests. And you shall the deal.
That's crazy.
We understand this is more difficult or more squeamish amongst
Ladies and Greg.
So there's a second option. Sullivan in the book is yours.
Book deal. Is this all this is for?
A book deal with one of the most prestigious writers. Think about it. Writers, your name engraved, your book on the shelves. Hey, maybe no fortune. Wouldn't you kill them?
Absolutely.
So,
Hey, I'm just being real, yo.
We don't need to kill anyone. Simply solve the murder by the deadline and you shall do.
What if no one kills anyone?
Then everybody goes home alive, but I don't think that's very likely. We're in international waters. There's no police. There's no way off the island.
This is insane. Ain't no one doing this.
Of course, definitely. It's just an even mention. Surely there's no one in this room who wants for dead, or no one you might wish to kill with impunity. No professional jealousies or resentments. No one has stolen a book idea from you. Look around you. Is there someone who wants you dead? Is there someone you want dead? I suggest you watch your back because the challenge begins now.
surveyed the room, determining which one of them would be the killer. Certainly wasn't the husband with the skull of the bloodstone. No, he liked the killers. He was more like a helpless forest creature in a pit of wolves. Always little bunny eyes to keep the predators out. But that's the thing about predators. Weakness was irresistible. Like the center of a dead squirrel to a golden retriever, these days ready to crush this junk.
Hey, do you mind not narrating?
The squeaky rat knows.
You're still doing it.
Don't listen to him, honey. Most of the people here don't even know you. And it takes a person at least a few hours before they want you dead.
That's at least comforting, I think.
And no one's gonna do anything. I saw that.
Saw what?
Your eyes started to the wall of poisons when I said that.
I was just glancing in that direction.
In the direction of the wall of death.
There are walls of death everywhere I look. Wall of death, wall of death, wall of death.
Don't look anywhere then. Keep your head down and write your book.
Don't tell me what to do. I'm not your husband.
She doesn't tell me what to do.
Shut up, Greg.
I'm merely looking around the room and taking in my surroundings. I don't have a husband to watch my back.
I don't watch her back. She doesn't like that.
I agree with Deborah. Can we all just be quiet? Use this time in this beautiful place as writing time and not try to kill each other?
Amen, sister.
I don't see how y'all can write anything right now.
This is better than my house. With 3 boys, at least there's a threat of violence below the surface.
Or you're coming up with a plan.
I'm coming up with a plan to kill you.
Did it say it was me?
Okay, come on now. She's written 17 books about the same little measly town in Vermont. I thought she could write a murder plot to save her life.
Excuse me?
Self-published books.
Oh,
Sorry.
you think you're so much better than me, don't you?
Yeah, because I made an actual book, Bloodborne. It was haunting, game-changing even.
Change your face.
You change your face first. How about that?
The hens were clucking, but none of the roosters were interested.
That is both sexist and irrelevant right now.
Everyone, let's just work on our books. Now, I suggest that if someone did want to kill someone, I advise them to do it in the evening, where we could possibly solve this murder.
Oh, because you're going to solve the crime.
Yes, I can, actually, because I have great instincts.
I'm sure no one gets killed as long as I get my coffee. Am I right? Mama Mary needs her juice.
Is that a request or something?
You bet, honey. I need something juice.
I don't know what that is.
I need something bitter like my husband. Just joking. 3 sugars like my 3 boys.
Do you, Mom?
Relax, Morticia. I'm just taking out your hauntingly game-changing book.
I'm blocked again, yo.
The artist curse is taken for the victim.
I got like mighty ideas, but sometimes I try to get them from my brain space onto the page, you know what I'm saying?
Can you even read? What's your favorite Bear Braxton novel?
Oh, I know actually, but I can't read. Well, like a natural, because you know, I'm literally as good as everyone else in the room. Just saying.
Just shut up.
Hey, I got an idea. What if one of you fine ladies took one of my ideas from my head and wrote them down on a piece of paper, make it look nice and pretty and everything, and split the riches 50-50. How about that?
Which one of them is gonna kill the kid first? My money is on legs. I mean, just look at her. She was an absolute angel. But all the angels looked before I was born. Now they're on doubles.
You know what? I don't want to know who you're referring to as legs,
She
but...
also reminded me of my second wife. All sound and no fury.
Oh, there's gonna be fury.
It's not working that way. Please. He's just fossilized.
So what about the club?
No one wants to collab with you.
You don't have to be so rude about it, man.
I'm a professional writer. You've taken one little measly writing class.
And I'm already as good. It's pretty dope, yo.
No, it's not dope, yo.
Oh, you're a professional writer?
Yes.
Then why are you stealing my ideas?
What are you talking about?
This book attacks their now stuff in it. The preacher. The preacher. The principal studies his twin brother Derek. This is my book, not for her.
That's the dumbest thing
thing I've ever heard, okay? In my book, the cupcake shop is a front for demon worshiping cult of blood sorcerers who are trying to open a portal to the underworld, and they use the taxidermist's corpse to raise the vengeful spirit of a moose. That's your book?
A rabbit moose sounds dope, yo.
Shut up, Zach.
You just have my book. You still the whole situation I created. There's a mix-up and some sort of time something to host a bake sale to catch the murderer.
Yes, that sounds exactly like Bloodborne. A bake sale solves everything.
You just have the bacon mixed into a bake sale. You basically stole my book for the black magic twist. We're the walk and talker.
If I sold your book, I'd have to read it first, but I love myself way too much to do that, okay?
First you steal your entire identity, now you steal her book?
Yes, I stole a book from a little self-publishing housewife who probably sold like 2 copies.
Bro, and how would you know? You were one of the two. You know what they did to me in my hometown?
Do you kill him?
Yes, actually.
Your coffee's been ready. You could have got it. It wouldn't have been moved. If I didn't say anything, I'm too busy watching this.
All right, for real, yo, chick fight. Come on.
It should say like FX and GX.
I'll see you in court where I'm sure.
I'll see you at Cornices. Do you know a small-town lawyer with hokey charm?
I do, and he's got a great mustache, and he will sue you the heck of hell monster you can wrong.
I dare you to do it. I will counter-sue you. The judge will award me with the custody of your children because you're so pathetic.
Oh, what you saying nothing about my boys? They are Lucas, but they're innocent because they are evil.
Not after I'm through corrupting them. I'll make them into warlocks. We'll play Dungeons and Dragons and make voodoo dolls of their classmates.
Alright, shut up! Nobody's doing anything, please, come on! We're just writers, for God's sake! I came to this writing retreat to write a book and win a prize, okay? So we're just gonna focus on writing and stop fighting!
Yeah. Locked again, yo. Come on.
I doubt you can create anything interesting, yo.
Honey, I think I have a solution.
No, you do not.
What if Vampetta and Jennifer spent some time with the walls of Poisons and Death?
I agree.
She was a killer that night, you said. What was her life? What was her backstory? Broken hearts, broken ambition, something smell.
If you want to live, you'll listen to me. The more you talk to each other, the more likely it is that you'll end up dead before the night continues.
Ooh,
Only way to win the game is not to play.
Twists? I love me some twists.
It's no coincidence that each of you was picked by the estate. Alright, they picked you because you're the most likely to want to kill each other.
But who would want to kill me?
Everyone!
Dang, my bad.
That's what I've been trying. Yeah.
Were you even invited? I'm pretty sure your professor.
Regardless, the only way to survive is to refuse to become predator or prey, whatever that means. That's what I've been trying to do. Is that why you've been writing husband over and over again in your book? Excuse me, those are ideas for my books. The state hates you because you all have motives. The more you talk to each other, the more you'll discover them, as I've been saying.
Who wants to kill me, I wonder?
Don't wonder. Don't drink the coffee. Don't talk. Don't make actual conversation.
What?
It's probably true. A stimulant into a psychotic state.
Frankly, I guess I call it that. It's also win-win.
that's not a win-win. You don't even know what a win-win is. I would also talk to kill.
Sweet.
You have to listen to me. If we're all going to live through this night, we need rules. We need order. We need a plan. Otherwise,
Here you go.
Murder and psychosis. Do you want something else? He's like, get up my seat, old man.
if we don't agree, there's not just going to be one. commit one murder, more of us will die.
I'm her brother. We have 3 rules. We live through the night.
Oh, me too.
Zacatech.
Yes.
Zacatech.
You have a lot of ideas for something that seems to be writing a book.
Fine, I can agree. What are the rules?
Hello. Does anyone need anything?
No.
You got cookies? Chocolate chips, that's what you never had.
Oh my god, you're going to consume more of their food?
I'm hungry. They tried the cookies they got.
We're good, thank you. Near as possible.
Don't listen to her.
Of course.
Do you mind? We're kind of writing.
Get out!
Very well.
Hey! Like
Rude.
You too.
What?
if she knows I know, she's a cabin delivery angel.
Thank you.
No, girl. I want you, sugar.
Okay, let's agree on some rules.
Are we agreeing on rules?
Yes.
Rule 1, no one murder each other. There you
Rule 1, don't let old washed up has-beens make the
go.
rules.
Rule 1, circus freaks don't get to make the rules.
You're already a circus freak.
That's true, but can we please get focused on writing?
You're trying to get a room full of writers to agree on something. Let's just start the killing now.
Okay, we all have a motive. Let's just eliminate the opportunity, okay?
Okay, how about this? We all stay in the room from now on.
A woman with a reasonable idea.
What? Anyway, nobody goes strolling around the grounds. Nobody goes lurking by themselves. Nobody goes jumping in the closet with the ice pick ready to come out.
No one sleeps, the lights stay on.
Take back what I said. Do you not see how old this mansion is?
Don't you get me?
If a storm were to happen, the lights
Bella, can each of us get a candle, please?
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I the Kindle person now? Is that my job? Am I next to a sign that says Kindle person? Or am I next to a sign that says barista?
Bella, can we get a candle, please?
Here's my tip. If you ring the service bell, you might get some service.
Oh, you're back.
You're thinking of my twin, Morris.
We're gonna need, no, hush. We're going to need a supply of candles and matchboxes for everyone. Can you do that?
I'm sorry, but I'm on my break. This is really not my problem.
You just got here.
Well, I just got on my break.
And?
This is none of my concern. If you want, I can go get Morris.
Ring the bell for Morris.
What?
They need you.
Tough cookies.
I'm on break, you go.
You're always on break.
Are we allowed to kill the help?
We're in international waters. Everything is legal.
That's it. I understand it now, yo. I got mad inspiration. Read about this junk. Y'all had the chance to run the Zach train. Now y'all got nothing.
Oh, why did I agree to do this?
Well, we're all ascended from predators. A long line of prey. Those who became prey never became it this far. Oh, never. Guess we're all got heard the sound of the water, the waves crashing against the rocks. Then it occurred to me. I need to go to the laboratory.
Can it wait? I'm hoping to inspire my wife on some more here.
When Greg brings such just good ideas for a burger.
It cannot wait. Unless one of the ladies wants to accompany me.
Get him. No.
And
forever ago.
I'm old. We'll probably never get to experience that.
Well, anybody else wanna?
No.
Jesus. Hey. Jeez, I'm on a mad roll, yo. Oh, wait. Nobody else steal my ideas while I'm gone. I swear.
You should take that pedal with you.
Bye.
I can stand there listening to the hands clap.
As soon as the men left the room, Tuesday killed all the cats that remained. They went against Josh's wishes and Philip threw his notebook. What they uncovered didn't make much sense at all to them. Power of age equals opportunity. But it doesn't stop there. To their disbelief, both the knife and the bottle of poison were missing. Could one of the men be planning something? Or perhaps all of the men? While they attempted to understand what all this meant, there were a few power outages due to an incoming storm. Right when they believed they realized the severity of this situation, something unthinkable happened. An event that would forever change their lives forever.
Yeah. Right? What happened? You're bleeding.
I don't know. I just ran into something. Something hit me in the back of the head. It must have been Zach.
Where is Zach?
I don't know.
Did he run off?
I don't know where Zach went.
Did you hear that?
See, I told you it wasn't me.
Shut up.
Oh no, my batteries are going out.
Everyone stay where you're at, okay? Just
My head is still bleeding here.
being touched.
Everyone start making noises where you are.
Does it count?
Flip.
Half for what, honey?
As a murder.
He's a human being. What is a human being?
So, do we solve the murder and do we still get the book deal?
That's what you're thinking about?
You don't understand. We gave up everything for this. We took our second mortgage.
Shut up, Brett. Just shut up. Who banded you up?
You know it's true, Deborah.
Okay, come on. Are we all really buying this? The little thing, them being a squabbling couple who hates each other, one of them probably wants to kill each other. It's a little too convenient. Either you kill Zach, or I think both of you did.
I was over here reeling from a head wound. How can I possibly have done that?
Gymnastics.
What?
I see some gymnasts do some crazy things. Wear leotards, bend themselves into pretzels. Somersault silently across the floor, snap a man in the back, and then somersault away. Predator.
Brett can't even touch his toes. He's no gymnast.
Guys, can we not forget? Delacroix is dead.
And don't you think he won us to solve the murder and win the prize?
No, I think we're pretty upset that he got murdered. We need to call the police.
What police? We're in international waters.
So we get Captain Myers back here so she can take us to the mainland and stop this game right now.
Ferry only runs once a day.
Is there an exception for murder?
Probably not.
Somebody call somebody.
That's how pirates work. We're basically all pirates now.
What? I'm trying to find my number, but okay.
How often does Bella, how often does the ferry run here?
Not that often.
The killer is still out there.
Wrong. The killer is in here.
Or it's Zach.
Or y'all killed Zach.
I never liked writers that much. And the more these people talk, the less I liked them. All they cared is if their stupid books would get them fame, fortune, or at least a well-cooked meal. But you see, the one thing that was certain, the kid was missing, but no one was missing the kid.
And you know what? I actually appreciate your narration.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be real. I think
Eric's microphone is
How do you keep doing that?
Gymnastics.
actually,
How can you meditate at a time like this?
I get beat at home, so nothing really gets by me.
Oh, okay. The only way to stop the game is not to play, so nobody tries to solve this little murder. Nobody talks to each other. No one leaves this room.
The room's a little foul on the count of that dead body right there.
Don't care. I would like it if this happened before.
Girl, don't you see? If we start solving this crime, there's only going to be another murder. That's how it works. You're the killer.
Ooh, I wasn't thinking that before, but now I am.
We need to get back to our books. Can we do that?
You're not even writing a book. And if you're the killer, then you just walk out with the prize money.
There is no prize money. Do you not get this? Only one of us lives through this night. Everyone else is going to die if we keep going down this stupid road.
How do you know so much about this?
Don't question it. She's right.
And why should we listen to you?
Because I've read all of Peter Braxton's books, and this is just how they all work. The first step starts off as a chain reaction, and one by one, each of us gets picked off. That's what this game is, and that's what the twist is. The game isn't to see who writes the best books or who solves the murder quickly. The game is to actually see if we're dumb enough to kill each other.
I mean, but you haven't even published a book. Don't you have like a TikTok or something?
Bella, what are the odds the power's gonna go out again?
Yeah, and in the meantime, the little Reese saying she's watching us, giving us drinks. That's a bit.
There's not a lot of entertainment on this island. This is the next best thing.
Can you try her again?
No, I figured out who the killer is, and I'm naming him.
You did?
Yes, and it's really incredible how I figured it out.
I'm sorry, there are a half dozen actual mystery writers here. You think you solved it? Then please sit down. Feel that head.
Yes, I do know what it is because I known it the whole entire time.
SpongeBob SquareFace thinks he knows.
What?
Is dead. It's a shocking twist.
Let me get Norris.
That's not what I was saying.
Norris, Delacourt is dead! I don't know, but what? Tell me.
He was
I
literally.
will. Thanks. As soon as they bother to tell me,
He's
I will inform
He's
you.
actually right in front of you.
Oh, he was stabbed. Morris's forte. Excuse me.
Seriously though, how are these people even employed?
There's not a lot of competition for jobs on the island, so I have no idea.
Alright, he was stabbed
Who would have guessed? Genius.
Let's get him out of here. I'm just doing my job, man. Who wants to get the legs?
I'll get the feet.
Who wants the head?
Fine, I'll do it. He's still suffering from.
You can't do that. He's evidence. Don't you think the police want to know where he died when we call them?
You're in international waters. Who's going to care?
So, what part are you gonna do?
I'm supervising, so put your back into it, pick him up, and take him out of here.
They're literally working together. That's suspicious.
Hey, lock the door behind him. Sick of it.
Oh my God. We need to call somebody, like the Canadian Coast Guard or the International Coast Guard or something. This game needs to end right now.
Not so fast. We're prepared for this.
Girl, what, you are?
Yup.
Should be.
To be read on the event of the murder of the host. It then says underscore ominous music. I guess we need ominous music.
Barista.
Oh, that reminds me. Can I get Americano, please?
Noise! I thought that was Norris.
That Norris? Or I think someone?
Norris!
What?
We need ominous music!
I'm on my break.
Can we do without the ominous music, please?
Sure. So, if we solve the murder, do we still get the book deal?
This desperation stank as bad as the dead body. I mean, just look at him. You can tell exactly what he was thinking, aside from the head. There was only one thing he was planning to spend the money on. Beanie Babies.
From Vera Braxton's will, you have managed a somewhat surprising twist of the host is not dead. Not especially groundbreaking, but I expected no better from you writers of your collab.
Even in her will, she was a condescending old man.
The deal stands. The game continues. Should one of you definitely prove who the murderer is, you shall receive the book deal.
Yes!
What if someone else gets killed?
However, considering that the original task was to kill a fellow writer, which you have failed at, the deal does not stand, point blank period. As such, the prize is in play. Kill one of your fellow writers. She italicizes for emphasis and sarcasm. And get away with it, and your prize will be granted.
Excuse me, what did I tell you? More murders!
So, what if someone solves the murder and a different writer is killed?
Well, I got a chart here. Person A solves the murder of the host. No one is killed. Person A receives publication of their novel. Person B, right here, kills another fellow writer and gets away with it. Person B gets the deal. Person A solves the murder of the host. Person B kills a writer, and person C solves the murder, and person C gets the book deal.
Okay,
Basically.
if that's the way it goes, right? If person D murders person C, they can get away with it. Then person D would get the book deal, right?
Sure.
But until there's only one of us left standing, that's the only way to actually get published.
The publishing business is extremely competitive.
Watch it bleed. It's the last writer standing.
Delacroix is dead.
He doesn't count. You heard the will.
And Zach, for all we know, is dead too, with the killers being right near us.
You're assuming a lot of competence on my husband's part, and I resent it a lot.
I didn't kill Zach, but I know who did.
You got one chance to make an accusation. If that's right, you get the prize money.
Hey, if you get the prize money, that's going to make you the next target. I hope you know that. I hope you know that.
I think I've already been a target. Thank you very much. I'm ready to solve the murder.
Were you calling for somebody?
Captain Myers?
Oh?
Our service is just...
I thought the ferry only ran once a day. Then that means you can take us back to the mainland, and you are the actual person who can stop this entire game right now.
Did you not see that storm earlier? Nobody is going anywhere. Besides, having actual guests in this job that I require a contract to listen to it. But not until I get some coffee. It's already hard enough for you when I'm not caffeinated. Bella! Bella!
I can hear you.
Coffee!
Do I just tell out my theories?
Is somebody gonna fetch that for me, or do I have to do everything by myself?
I'll get it.
You get one chance.
Not going to use that.
Just screw this up, Greg.
All right then. It had me stumped. I had to admit. Who killed Zach? And when? How was he killed?
He was stabbed in the back. Genius.
Too obvious. Has anybody ever heard of the Chevlock's gun?
Yes, we're all professional runners. I learned Chekhov's gun when I was 3.
Exactly.
I got Chekhov's gun.
And exactly. And there's a rule in Star Trek that if...
Just shut up, idiots.
No, I know this. There's a phaser in Act 1. There's a phaser in Act 2. Or something like that. If you use a... if you reveal the murder weapon early on in the beginning, it has to be used on the end. That's how this works. And what was revealed in the beginning? A snake, 2 jumping spiders, a scorpion, and a cliff.
And several dozen poisons.
So that means, what was the murder weapon? All of them. And once I realized that, everything started to click together. That's when I suggested that I tip fellas a smile. Why don't you accept smiles?
I don't accept smiles because it's stupid.
And why don't you? Because you needed money.
Right?
And what's the best way to get money on this island? To kill someone.
You're saying Bella did this?
No, I'm saying Bella got paid to be slow with the lights. Bella even got paid to cut the lights. And heck, I bet even Bella got paid to be slow with the men.
Lies.
Oh, so you're accusing me. What on here? You're accusing me.
No, you weren't the ringleader, but you were a part of it. You know who was the killer? All you women, because you're all desperate people. Y'all probably just get the book deal split in 6 ways.
I'm proud of you, son.
You're accusing your wife?
First off, you got rid of Zach because he was annoying and terrible.
Correct. That statement was correct. He was annoying and terrible.
And Delacroix is about to find you breaking the rules, so he's about to expose you. So you had to eliminate him. You used every weapon in the book. A poison, dart, needle, a scarf, and a dry ice knife. So, you used a dry ice knife tied to a poison snake, probably to a crossbow, firing him across a cliff, probably plunging him to his death.
Remember, guys, he's still suffering from a head wound and an untreated concussion.
Because if I learned anything from this beautiful one right here,
Not me.
from my bad, to this beautiful one right here, is that the female species is the deadliest and has many ways on how cows should be folded.
Correct.
I will leave you with this old man. Don't believe me. Don't test me.
He'll be alright, he just needs a smoke.
I don't even know what to call that. Morris?
Yes, Captain?
Oh no, he's
Actually dragged the gas.
He didn't screw up my guess, did he?
It's my turn.
You're guessing now?
I think I got it. It was hard to figure out first, but then it occurred to me. This island is basically a smaller version of Blair's Moss Burma. It just happens to have a lot of deadly weapons and creatures, but at heart, it's a quaint little fishing village.
We don't actually fish here. Our food gets shipped in at enormous expense and ecological harm.
I don't care. Small towns harbor secrets and often murder, with everyone knowing each other and being fake as heck. Her childhood sweetheart, right? Broke her heart. That's it. You're broken.
I couldn't be.
No, you really could. And and then you saw how Delacroix was falling in love with a new woman, Penelope.
Me?
Oh, look at you, sugar. You're so kind you don't even realize it. You're gonna have all those bugs Zephyr with men. All of them are gonna fly into your little whatever you got there and get their little wings burned. You're so sweet. And Bella, we had good times. You gave me coffee, but it tasted bitter. There was something in it. Your heart. Your heart. And then you have to plan. But Norris!
Morris.
Whichever. And y'all have to blame. It was easy. Well, you got behind Delacroix. You put him in secret power, passes, and that's where you lost him.
Almost right, but you missed one thing.
I didn't miss anything, you might say.
It wasn't for the love that killed him.
You think I killed him too?
None of these writers here are athletic. That's why we became writers. You really think one of these clumsy, you really think one of these clumsy little bookworms could stab someone in the back in the dark? No, you did it, and you used your little servant Morris over there, who is chained by a dark blood ritual marked on the tattoo, right on the thigh, right.
Please do not touch my thigh.
That's her brother. Just look at the family resemblance, same color and everything.
No, they're both members of a secret cult that Norris's twin Morris doesn't know about. Morris took bricks to ritually drain the blood of Weirbax's corpse. That was in the basement of this island, which is located on the meridian that amplifies its sinister significance.
That makes as much use as a rule of English. And this one was like, if I can't have you, no one can. And this was like, I'll do anything for you, sweetheart. Even murder, you bet.
Not everything is about broken hearts, you housewife. She was like, the blood of the innocent will be the end of the world.
End of the world?
I'm just serving all things. I will obey your dark desires.
She was a cheerleader. He was the captain of the football team.
There are 5 people on this island. There's no football team.
They're from Queens.
It's a popular a cult designed to bring the end of the world. If you splatter enough blood on the ebony crystals which grow in a natural cave at the foot of the cliff, you will open a rift to the nether realms.
Wrong.
Which one?
Both of you. If this is how you write books, nobody is going to want to buy them. Morris.
No, you didn't. You never had the first one. Thank you. I think mine's the only logical explanation.
Oh no, I have the logical explanation.
Another guess?
I don't guess. I confirm. Honey, stand up. Quit whining. Stand up. We're going to play out a scenario right now that will explain everything that happened.
We are?
Yes, we will. There was only one person here who had a motive to kill Delacroix. His wife.
Who was that?
It's not you, is it?
I've never seen him in my life.
Haven't you? When you were hiding behind that furniture. When you were using the secret passage to the door.
Dude, I am not married. And I'm certainly not married to a man.
See, we're gonna act this now.
Look around you. Do you want someone dead? Or does somebody want you dead? Well, I suggest you write your book and feel that creativity on that paper. But I suggest you watch your back. Because the challenge begins now. What are you doing here, baby?
I can't participate.
This challenge is for writers.
I'm a writer. You never respected me.
You're nothing and you'll never be anything. I should have never told you where I work.
Do you know how hard it is to keep our house going while you're gone?
Your mother managed to do it.
Don't talk about my mother, you swine!
Go home, Jennifer, and stop making lies to insult me.
Which one?
Oh, well, I don't know. Maybe I don't know where the vacuum cleaner is, where the towels are at.
I gotta take care of my 3 boys. I have to take Junior to the doctor to get screws out of her stomach clinic. Just for you to be act like a British.
Where are the boys?
I left them to a traveling circus.
Why would you do that? Go home, Jennifer.
Mama buried me for quiet time. I'll see you then first.
First off, that was an uncanny representation of my home life, but my husband is a flight attendant. He's not some old British butler in the middle of nowhere.
You're wrong. You married to Delacroix. You despise him, so you don't.
I wish I did.
Okay.
It's not nap time, Greg. Wrong. What? She's the only one besides me that's married.
Morris, is this all I'm doing from now on? A sticker, please.
Fine.
Just look at him. There was no way in heck they'd be able to solve the murder. It was time for a real man to solve this case. You see, Delacroix made one mistake. A mistake that ended up with him face down on the carpet with a knife in the back. Stabbed in the back like my ex-wife had done to me. This was a job for Detective Jack Manning.
All right, dames. It's a dirty job, this business.
You have to help me, detective. They want to pin it all on me.
I believe you, but lots of dames are trouble.
Yes, I'm trouble. I've always been trouble.
Is your name worth clearing? That's the thing about facts. They don't care about how pretty you are or how high your heels are.
Please, detective. I'll do anything to clear my name.
I believe you do anything to deflect a lie from your name. But a man is dead, and all signs point to Looker with the bloody finger.
But they're not bloody.
But you looked, which means you thought they might be. Which means you were the one with the knife.
I'll show you a knife. You're so smart, Detective Jack Manning, and very handsome, but I'll kill you and anyone else who gets in my way. You see, he had pictures of me and the senator, and it was going to ruin my reputation. I couldn't let that happen.
So you killed him.
You think you have it all figured out, don't you? But that doesn't explain one thing. The boy.
Her boyfriend. That boy would do anything that girl would tell him to do, even if it was to jump off a cliff. Oh, but he botched it just like he botched everything else in his life. And he went to the one place he felt safe. Hooters. Hooters. There you'll find him crying his sorrows away in a bucket of wings and booty shorts.
I mean it, Detective Jack Bannon. I'm not going to the Slammer.
Darling, you're not going to the Slammer, you're going to the chair.
My feelings were real.
There. Fine words.
So, your theory is Penelope killed Delacroix while Zach ran off to Hooters?
Only explanation possible.
Wrong.
But you do have one thing right, though, Carswell.
The Hooters?
This all starts with Zach. Can we get the body of Delacroix back out here?
You just drag it into the other room.
I'll allow it, just drag the body back.
Alright, I need 2 volunteers.
You're the servant. You go get it.
Well, I have security in my contract that basically says I don't have to carry any person heavier than 55 pounds.
Have you ever carried anyone less than? Well, just don't.
Oh, look at that, Barley. I used to drag my children after beating them in Walmart.
Help her, Greg. Greg, you go. Fine, I'll do it.
Why not?
It keeps the game going.
And you're going to be wrong because you're a woman. I mean, an idiot.
Yeah, this means someone else is going to get killed.
I'm counting on it, actually. Shut up, Brenda. Shut up. The first mystery we have here is with Zach. No one knows where he went. No one knows why on earth he would try to kill Gregory. But I figured out where Zach had went.
He's bald?
He's been here this whole time. Because you see, Zach wasn't just a normal college student, was he, Carswell?
Huh?
Well, you were the only person who knew his professor, James Brunson.
And what about that wife?
And you also knew a writer by the name of Rehara Minton.
What are you getting at?
Well, like I said earlier, Rehara Minton was trending on social media today. Why? Because she actually died 10 years ago on this day, in this island, playing this game, in this mansion. And, yeah. I bet you know all about that, Carswell.
None at all.
I wondered how a writer with no job, no money, writes books that are probably 20 years out of print and merely talks about a bunch of sexist bullcrap is able to afford shoes like that and be in a nice place like this.
They're not clean, though?
When you got here, you didn't look around, you didn't stumble over anything trying to figure out where anything was. Because you had already been here. 10 years ago, playing this exact game on this island, in this mansion, and you won the $1 million prize, which was, at the time, $1 million which was ran out because you agreed to pay and spent it all on this.
How'd you know I made $1 million?
I'll get there.
Okay, fine. I have played this game before, but not because I killed Rehara Minton. Because I saw her mirror.
Don't worry. I got you. I also know who actually did kill Rehara Minton. Who? James Brunson. Who is not here at the time. Why? Because Carswell's been blackmailing him. So he sent Zach, who is actually a professional assassin, here to kill you and tie up loose ends.
Are you saying Zach wasn't really that brilliant?
Nobody is that brilliant. That was just an act to make us underestimate him when all of you did. Zach tried to kill Carswell when they all went to the bathroom, But he didn't count on Gregory being so squeamish that he wouldn't leave their side.
Because he was never a father.
Bingo!
Because when you're a parent, oh my God, the things you see in that bathroom.
Oh gosh, we get it. Motherhood is a culture of despair and ruin.
And it is. Take your birth control. You won't do it.
Zach tried to knock out Gregory, failed, and resorted to Plan B. Dressed up as Delacroix, used the black guy as an opportunity to kill Carswell in the dark.
So where is Delacroix?
He's been here the whole time watching us through the other secret passage.
One blood is highly entertaining.
Aren't you all?
He's alive?
Why did you switch the prize from $1 million to just a book deal?
We discovered that Ryan controls the disaster. We didn't have to pay them, but you haven't solved the actual murder.
No, but I was getting started, you know. Anyway, let me get to the real business. That was just a setup for the actual murder, or should I say murders, because there's been more than one. Or should I say attempt of a second murder?
What are you talking about?
Well, I'm not really sure if it's complete yet, but I know it's in the process of it. And you were right, Brenda, which isn't your real name. There is going to be more than one killing tonight before this game ends. But you already killed one person.
You're sick in the head. This is ridiculous.
Is it though?
Yes.
Sure. When Delacroix actually came in, you were the only person who looked more shocked than any of us. And I was wondering why. Is it maybe because you thought that you already killed him?
Why would I Please, because she was married to him.
Blood sacrifice.
Because that's how things were.
You wanted him dead because you were the only person who actually knew what this game was. And, you know, there actually was no game. There was no game. This was not a game. This entire thing is not a game. This is a setup for you and your stupid little sacrifices, your revenge, your resentment. And with someone like Vera Braxton, she's actually famous enough to get an entry, unlike you. Let's just see. I was reading this earlier. Guess what it says? The day of death. Read it. What does it say?
20 years ago today, and
20 years ago today. That's the date of death, isn't it? You want to know how I figured that out?
how?
Well, just describe it for me.
Okay, 20 years ago today, she was murdered on her private island in the North Atlantic.
Well, that's nice and vague, isn't it, Brenda? Not the real name, but the harder it is to verify, the easier it is to fake for the people who don't know.
Are you saying she was murdered, girl?
Well, that's what I thought at first. But then I remembered the book, one of my favorites, The Boatman. Have you read it?
I haven't read it. I don't like Vera Braxton books.
Well, it's an obscure one. It's actually her first, and only big super fans like me have read it. It's about a girl who wants to get revenge on her cheating lover, so guess what? She dresses up as a ferry boat captain. Want to know how I proved it? Well, I was messing around with this filter earlier. Remember when I took the video and posted it to my millions of fans? And I was wanting to make us look a little younger because we're both pretty. Anyway. And looking at it, whoa, she looks very familiar, doesn't she? She looks very young, very old, and she looks a lot like Dame Braxton.
I knew it.
Shut it, Carswell, you talentless hack.
Grandma! Oh, you see, that's the part I hadn't figured out yet. Vera Braxton is your grandmother. So that's why you're here, and that's why you're relevant. You tried to kill Delacroix. You wanted to kill Delacroix, but it was dark. I get it. So you killed Zach instead.
I'm glad you didn't kill mine, Butler.
Well, I'm rather glad to be alive.
It's so hard to get help on an island that was assigned to kill people.
I kind of like that actually. It gives me a lot of time to think and work on my journal.
Well, how would you do this?
Why wouldn't I? I own an island that sold 100 million copies of my books. What more was there left to prove? I didn't want to be one of those social authors on social media with followers just sharing my personal life. I'd rather die or retire.
Most people, when they retire, don't experience their own death.
Most people lack of imagination. Haven't you ever wanted to attend your own funeral?
Absolutely.
And I was all set to soak up the praise of my family. And what did I discover? A horde of rats battling over the fortune. Your mother, she was one of the worst.
You left her nothing.
I thought they would praise if I was loved, a role model, and mother. But they only squabbled over money and copyrights. So I decided nobody would get it. I would keep it all to myself and live peacefully away on my island away from demanding fans and greedy relatives. I entrusted Delacroix to handle the lawsuits, but they only squabbled over money and copyrights, and it was all going very great until the next Vera Braxton and Clayson for making the mystery genre. Frustrated, I can see the first deadline challenge and brought the first group here.
To kill off your competition.
Oh dear, no. I wouldn't kill anyone. That's the beauty of it. Oliver would do it for me because Oliver are so greedy and pathetic. You should have seen when that desperate professor killed Rahara Menton with the blow dart. It wasn't especially so elegant, but it wasn't so hard to figure.
So you decided this time the game would be bigger, like a Squid Game, but for writers.
They stole that idea from me.
From your book, The Zero Sum Game, which is where I found the $1 million prize. And Brenda was right. You're not going to stop at one.
You're doing the killing.
What?
Bravo! You get the money. But I'd like to point out one more thing. The game is still on. You still have a couple of hours left. Meanwhile, Miss Payne will receive the book deal. But if she were to be murdered, then that other person would get that book deal instead.
That's cold, but I like it.
I suggest you get back to work. Norris, her sticker.
Of course. No thanks.
You need the sticker.
No, I don't. Because I actually read this Zero Sum Game and I know how this works. And I actually know who the real killer is.
Do you?
Yeah, it's you. And unless you provide everybody with the antidote to this poison, this goes out to my millions and billions of fans. Poison? Poison, yes. It's the Italian tetracyanide that I stole earlier. It's actually the jar that went missing. It's a poison that's so strong that it can only be hidden when applied into a heavy smelling and tasting drink, or it can be effective when it's directly applied to the skin, like something like a sticker. Like the ones you have on right now, you stupid fools. And I think Greg might actually do that.
What? He's barely breathing.
You're not getting away with it.
Wait, hold on. It's not me. Your turn.
First you stole the money, now you're trying to kill people?
Stole the money? I made the money. That means I can do whatever I want with it. If I were to make a murder on this international, that's my right. What's the point of being a billionaire if you can't stage and elaborate death traps to amuse yourself or charge the common folk? I am the best writer, and all of y'all are just hacks. You couldn't even figure out a simple.
Is something wrong?
What did you do?
It's the Italian that I told you about really stole. And put it in your coffee when nobody was looking. But I noticed that the jar was already half empty, so then I just decided to split the money.
Honestly, the healthcare here is terrible. I don't know why I took the job in the first place.
She's dying. What can we do?
I suggest finding the antidote.
Hurry! She's dying.
You know, it's crazy how she's dying because I already went to her. Okay, that can't be her, but I think these guys confusing, you know, antidote.
Give her the antidote, you monster.
There you go.
You can't do this. I'll stop you.
There you are.
Here's the thing about threats. Threats only work when the person that you're threatening doesn't have a pocket full of jumping tarantulas that are going to jump out at any time and kill you. They're perfectly harmless if you know how to use them.
Please, take Braxton's mind. She needs the antidote.
Wrong! Dame Braxton is already dead.
No!
Just gonna die from heart attack anyway.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not too
Yeah,
sad.
I guess it's true what they say. Never meet your heroes.
Me neither. She never got my name.
Let's get new jobs.
Ferry captain is available. We could still all use a ride back to the mainland since our captain is like dead.
Oh man, I wanna go home. Hey, my kids.
I'll get the keys.
I got a mausoleum you can like hang out and like ride it if you want.
And me some lovers, yes?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's
Oh,
go.
Greg, go get our luggage.
I almost just died.
Oh, and I did it.
Well, I hate to admit it, but I underestimated you.
I know, a lot of people do.
I thought you were just a pair of legs.
Thanks.
But
Shut up.
the kid was as dead as the day, and, well, there's nothing else better to do. Time to go home and collect unemployment.
No one's gonna help me pick up this dead body. What are we gonna do with this dead body?
Freezer?
Sure. You know, there's another dead body right over there.
Why is there always so much work?
I don't know, they just be doing stuff.
That's depressing. Well, what are you gonna do now, Brenda?
I mean, this murder island needs to be boss. Some lessons just crazy, you know, murdering people. We can make it a museum of my grandmother's work. Charge people a ton of money to come here, bank. Thank you, sweet.
I hear they need a new writing retreat, so you can always make one of those.
They don't have money. They're writers.
Right.
By the way, you didn't like have spiders in your pockets, right?
Brenda, you like lying a lot. Sometimes that's all you have to do.
Okay.
Just like I'm about to do right now. Just run for the camera. Hey guys, she's irrelevant. Don't even look at her. This is my show. Guys, this was so fun. Nobody died.